Hey everybody, it's me, Carrie. I am still trying to work out this new Facebook helpful situation here. Trying to see my live video. There I am. All right. So, now I see that there are a few of you watching. Say hello. So I think you all know that tonight I am going to be finally answering the question, what is TLC? So it's something new that I'm going to be doing, and I hope you like it. Some of you received a package in the mail. You may want to have that with you. You don't necessarily need a sentiment with you right now, but you do need a paper trimmer. If you don't have one, this will be, I will save this recording so you can just watch now and do it later. Hi Glenda, thank you. Hi Adam. Okay, so I know that there's quite a few of you, so let's get to this and I will talk about it. First, what is in the kit? The people who got this little envelope of stuff were people who ordered from me in June. There were a few people who got it who, because I asked some people to share some items, and there were 3 people who did share some projects with me. That is not, the sharing thing is not an ongoing thing, but you can share and then I will look at them and approve, just so you know. But so those are the people who received it. Everybody who ordered last month, and last month, because it was just a sneak peek, it was anybody who ordered. So we have this kit and we're going to put together a card in it. So what has that got to do with TLC? Well, here we go. I will explain TLC to you. TLC stands for Thanks Loads Cards. It will be a free monthly virtual class on the 3rd Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time right here on my Facebook page. And it will be then uploaded to my YouTube channel like always, but for the live it will be here so you can answer any questions. And you will get the class free any month that you purchase $50 in product. That is, you should have gotten it, Chris. I'll take a look. If you didn't, I'll see what I can find out, but it may still be in the mail. Who knows? But I'll double check just to be sure. So anyway, so sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. So any $50 order, which should be pretty easy for you for this month and next month with celebration going on, you're going to want to put in a $50 order anyway because you want free celebration stuff. So, so that is what this is all about. Now, are you going to get 1 card? No. Are you going to get 2 cards? No. You're going to get 3. So I will be showing a 3-card class for this. Anybody, like I said, who orders $50 in products before tax and shipping will get them in the mail. And that's why this class is going to be, I know it's the 2nd Thursday, I believe, of the month today, but we're going to do the 3rd Thursday of the month in order to, you know, give me time to get the kits together for everybody and, you know, last minute orders and that kind of stuff, and make sure that they come in the mail. Like, you know, Chris hasn't gotten hers yet. So I would prefer that you get them, but you'll be able to see it later, Chris, so don't worry about that. So that is just my way of saying thank you for your order. Now, you might be wondering, how did I come up with $50 in orders? Well, there was a lot of factors involved. Some of them, of course, meant, I had to look at profitability, of course. You know, that's just a given. But I also looked at my average orders, and my average orders are well over $50 in a month. You know, that's the normal. So I thought, well, that's fair. Most people then will qualify. So anyway, And those of you who order under $50, you're still going to get a little thank you gift from me like I've always done. So, because I truly, truly do appreciate you. And so we're going to get started on this little card. I'm going to show you let me pull those now. So this is what's going to happen next month. You can't see everything that's in these, but you're going to get envelopes like this full of stuff. All right. This is to make the 3 cards that we're going to make next month, August, on the 3rd Thursday. If you spend $50. If your order's over $100, I am going to add the pastel pearls because we do use them on a few of the cards, just a few. So if you order just 50 or under 100, you know, between 50 and 100, you'll get a few of these pearls. But if you spend over, you're going to get the whole pack instead of just parts. I hope that makes sense. So those are my thank yous for you. So I hope you appreciate them. I mean, I know you guys appreciate it. I mean, I know that you guys do because you always tell me. But I hope it's something that you guys like. And that I'll keep doing because you guys think it's cool. So comments, you know, let me know if you think this is a good idea. I would love to know what you're thinking. So I am going to start with this card kit. So let me show you what's in here. Now I will tell you, because I'm only doing 1 card. Oh good, I'm glad that you think it's cool. Because I'm only doing 1 card, this card is kind of over the top with stuff I cut out for you. I am probably not going to do a card with so much die cutting later. Just FYI. It was just a lot. I just wanted to be sure you guys had what you needed for this particular card. So you've got all these pieces. You're going to need, you're going to need your silicone mat, your liquid glue, and of course like your bone folders and all of that kind of stuff. So a couple of things I also want to say. Sorry, I feel like I've got so much to say. These beautiful card kits that were a celebration item are gone already. They were so stinking popular. Like 2 weeks in, poof, they're gone. So far what we've heard is Stampin' Up! Will not be getting any more of them. But take heart. I do have some because I've been stocking up on them too because they're great for classes and things like that. So, you know, there may be ways for you to get them. So think about that. Also, one of the things that we are using today is the, from Sale-a-bration, the Tree Lot dies. Everything I cut out is the Tree Lot dies. These are free for a $50 order. Now they coordinate with the Trees for Sale stamp set, which right now is on not orderable. It's kind of the new back order because Stampin' Up! Isn't putting things on back order anymore. Excuse me, because it was getting too expensive to ship the back order items. Hold on, I gotta grab some water. Sorry about that, you guys. So, so they no longer have a technical back order anymore. They just put it on unavailable. But they do say, yes, definitely. This video will be on my page, so don't worry about it. But anyway, that does say on the demonstrator website that the kit is going to be available, or the stamp set is going to be available by the end of the month. So, but as you will see with this card, you don't have to have this stamp set to appreciate the dies. So just so you know. Also, I have an extra set of dies that I'm going to be giving away at some point. I don't know when, but I did get them because I just really like them and I didn't want to take the chance of them going away. Okay, so anyway, this is the stamp set. We're not going to be using it, but I wanted you to see it. Okay, One of the stamp sets I will be using is Jingle Jingle Jingle, but only for the sentiment. You will see me do that. And I have already pulled that out, and I'm also using Mossy Meadow ink, which is the same color as this cardstock. All right, so here's where we're going to get started. You're going to want your paper trimmer. Move all of that stuff for now. I have stuff everywhere. All right, so now I want this to be 5.5 because I want it the same width as the stamp or the card, and I've already pre-cut this. I think yours might be 3 inches by 6 inches, so you may need to trim it down. Okay, so you're going to have a little bit left, only 1/2 inch, but hey, it's a 1/2 inch of really cool paper that you can use somewhere else. So now I want this to be exactly the same, but I want it to have a little bit of an edge. So I know that this is 3 inches, so I'm going to trim this down. This piece is 5.5 by, I think, 4 1/4. Yep, 4 1/4. So it's a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. So I am going to cut that down to 3 1/4. And I'm going to save this piece for a little bit later. So I'm going to set that aside for the moment. I got to put it where I will find it again. There we go. At least that's my hope, is that I'll find it again. Now take your adhesive and you're going to just mat that awesome Mossy Meadow with your designer series paper. This paper is the paper that's I think it's called Silver and Gold. It's in the Sale-a-bration catalog also for a $50 order. And you get, I forget how many sheets. Let me see if I can grab it and see so I can know. Let's see. It's called Silver and Gold, and you get 24 sheets, and there's 2 different designs. You can see the dots, and then there's stripes, and they come in silver and gold. So you're going to get 6 in silver and 6 in gold, 6 in silver, 6 in gold. So that's that. All right. Now I'm just going to center this. It's going right to the edge, and it's going to go right to the edge of my card also. And again, this is why I like liquid glue, so that I can kind of try to straighten it out a little bit. Okay. That's pretty close. Perfect, not a chance. So now I'm going to take that, and I'm going to show you, some of you got this color and some of you got the other color of the card, because it came in 2 different colors. And I will show you that my sample that I made for myself is in the other color. So you'll be able to see, if yours isn't exactly like mine, you'll be able to see the difference between the 2 different colors. So come on. All right. So I am going to just adhere that now. This, because I've cut everything out for you guys, this is a fairly simple card. Now it does look like this hangs off a little tiny bit. I'm not going to worry about perfectionism because it's me. If that bothers you, you can take it and take your trimmer. I'll go ahead and do it for you guys. I don't really care, but for you guys, I will do it. So I'm going to take this and move it to the 5.5 where I know it's supposed to be, and see if I can cut that little hair of a, sounded like it cut it. Let's see. Yeah. I think I'd be happier though, honestly, using my snips to trim that, because it was such a little tiny amount that it really didn't do a whole lot. There we go. Still a little edge. So you know how I feel about perfectionism, and yet here I am trying to make it perfect. But okay, I'm over it now. I might play with it later, but unlikely. All right. So now I'm going to real quick do the sentiment so I can get all of my cutting and stuff out of the way. What I want to do is this stamp says, "'Tis the season to be," and then you would add jolly, okay? If that's what you want to do. But I just want "'tis the season." So I'm going to take some of my handy dandy Scotch tape, and I am going to, I like to fold one end so that I don't have any trouble getting it off my block afterwards. And I'm going to just cover up the "to be." And then I'm using my Mossy Meadow ink again. This is in our neutral set of inks. Then I'm going to pull that off. And sometimes I like to just make sure. Okay. And then I'm just going to set that right onto my strip of basic white. There we go. "'Tis the season." And then you can take your trimmer again. Oops. Fix that. And I am going to shorten it. Looks like, yep. And then I'm going to trim it this way. Now this is where I may want to see if I can get it straight. It looks pretty straight to me, so I think I'm good with it. So I'm going to do it right to there. Hope that that's not too thick. Yeah, it might be. So I am going to trim it by hand because I want it to be thin enough that it's going to look good on the card. Now you know this is not going to be straight, right? You understand that because it's me doing it, and I'm about to cut off the dot from the "'tis." So there you go. Take that, stamp it better, cut it better, do better than I did. This is so stinking crooked, but come on, watch how I fix it. If the glue will let me, oh my golly. You know, I swear to you, I'm gonna have to switch bottles because back on my craft desk where I create, I don't have this problem. So I think I must have stopped up this bottle or something because it's bugging me. As you know, I complain about it like every video, right? Okay, so now I'm going to put that on that scrap piece. And again, it is not going to be even. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that by hand too. See how crooked that is? So bad. That's okay. If somebody gets this card from me, they will know that it's handmade, right? No doubt about it. Oh gosh, that is so terrible, honestly. I'm going to have to redo that. But anyway, that's going to go right there after I redo it and fix it. You'll see on my sample. All right, now I'm taking my silicone mat and I want to start putting things together. So let's start with our cute little trailer and all of its little parts. I thought I did a door. I don't see it though. Okay, so I've got some vellum in your kits. I think I've got like a bunch of pieces here. You should just have one strip. So I'm going to put that over the door hole and over the window hole. So you may need to trim it out to get it to fit the way you want it to, all right? So there's that. That might be trimmed a little too much. I may have to adjust that. And then one over the door. So, oh, the little door window, which does not have to be very big. So that's going to go there. And I'm going to fix that because that's too small. So I know that it's too small. So that'll help me fix this. Okay. All right, so when you've got it like that, now you're going to want to put your adhesive onto your little trailer. And you don't want it to be too thick. Like that's a big smoochie there. So I'm going to take this thing I messed up and I'm going to kind of spread it a little bit. Because I don't want it to come out the window. And then I can use that to kind of clean up here. You just want it to stick. And it's not going to show on the vellum unless you uber did it. If you have too much, too close to the window. So just pull it back like I'm doing. I'm thinking you guys can see that. Let me zoom in. There we go. So you can see I'm using just a scrap, or you can use actually the other end, the fat end. I've done that too, where I just grab the fat end and use that to kind of clean it up. But this is a little bit more delicate because I don't want to mess on the window. So I'm going to set that one right there. Just hold it for a minute. And then set this one right here and hold it. And that will give you the window look. Now there is one die I did not cut out. Let me pull it out for you guys so you can see it. And the reason I didn't pull it out was for a while I was like, what in the world is this die? So what is this? I don't know. I had no idea what the heck that was. It's curtains for the window, right? So stinking cute. So if you did that, you would have like curtains, you know, you'd want to put them on the other side of the vellum if you're going to do the vellum. And then your curtains would peek through. So cute. So, all right. So there is the windows. Now we want to put on some of the other parts of this. So this is like the little trailer cool stuff. I don't know what this would be called. I should have asked my husband because he would know. And then you just line that up. Then you've got the top piece. And put that together. So the reason I picked this card for the show is most of the TLC card kits are going to be a little bit more simple than this, so that we're not here forever. I mean, I know you guys love me, but I mean, nobody wants to spend you know, all night with me, I assume. So this gives you the opportunity to just see how I will start explaining things to you for the cards to be put together so that you know how to put them together. Now, just because I send you a card kit and I tell you this is how you put it together, you do not have to do it the way I do it. Even this one, if you're one of the lucky ones who got this preview card, then you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. All right, I'm just trying to get this centered so that I can't see the circle of the door. Then I'm just going to put a little dot of adhesive right there and pick up the bow and put it on the wreath. How cute is that, right? It's so cute. So cute. And I think you get a couple of, like a couple of different things in this kit. Only one bow though, I think. Yeah, only one bow. I thought for a little while that these were bows, but you know what they are? They're like the bottom of the trees at the tree stand. Like when they, in the movies, they always put them on wood blocks, right? And then they nail it into the tree. So that's what that's supposed to be for these trees. But our trees are going to be growing in real life. So now we've got this cute banner. So I'm going to put the little banner on, and I'm just going to put a little dot on each one of the banners. Just a dot, just enough to hold it. I'm not going to try and do the whole line. Just the dot. And then I am going to just set it on there. And yes, I know that it is hanging over. Okay? So you can see it's hanging over. Well, you just snip it off. You can probably get it to fit perfectly, but I liked it on the angle, you know, hanging slightly in the window. So I was good with this. I also have to say that this really cute card idea is based on someone else's card. Mine is not exact, but it's similar. You're going to notice in your kit, I gave you these little things because I don't know what you're going to do with them. I mean, but you might think of something. I also gave you 3 stars. Somewhere I have a third one. If you want to use them. I'm not going to do them on this video, but you'll get the idea. So now these are the dark parts of the tree. This is soft sea foam. This is, what did I say it was? Mossy Meadow. Because the cards were Pool Party and Soft Seafoam. So it seemed appropriate. I'm trying to get this to go again. Here we go. Okay, I'm grabbing my other one. Hold on. Okay. I normally use this one, but I think I told you guys I bought one of these little pointer bottles. Oh, I'm like out of frame. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. Gotta back out a little bit here. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, I bought one of these little bottles. I know the aluminum look is so cool. I really like it too. Thank you for saying the word aluminum, because my brain just was like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But you're right, it's aluminum. So anyway, this is really cool. And all I did was I squirted a whole bottle of this into that. And now I can get a really fine point. It gives me just as much trouble, though, I have to tell you, as the bottle with getting it out. But it does keep the point fairly fine. Although I can get a pretty fine point with the bottle when it's cooperating with me. I can. But anyway, I got this pointer thing on Amazon, this pointy bottle thing. But I had to buy like a bunch of them. So I'm thinking I might add them to an upcoming gift item or something. Oh, that's something I don't think I mentioned, but if you are consistent for 6 months in placing a minimum $50 order, you will receive at the $50 a bag of goodies, a package of Stampin' Up! Products valued at $50 also. So it's kind of like collectively getting Hostess stuff, except I pick what you get. So it's kind of like being in a Hostess club, but a little bit different. But it's 6 consecutive months. So, you know, if you miss a month, then you just start counting over. And I'm going to scoot that over a little bit. It doesn't want to scoot. It's stuck pretty good. But look how cute is that? Isn't that just adorable? So, so cute. So let me finish these. So while I'm doing this, why don't you guys tell me what is going on in your lives right now? We are, like, tell me if I don't already know, tell me, or even if I do, tell me where you're from, how's your weather. We had a beautiful day here in Farmington Hills, Michigan. It was, excuse me, not too hot. It was warm, and the sun was quite bright this morning when I was out doing errands and things. But it's been pretty nice. Rainy, which rain always does a number on me. I have some back issues that just, when I was young, I had an aunt who complained about her back, and I thought, oh, she just is lazy. No, back issues are no joke. I was young, just so you know. I was like, you know, a snotty little teenager or something at that time. Now I know. So anyway, so tell me what's going on. Sunny and 84 in Indiana. I saw that. So that's cool, Linda. All right. So do you guys have like a favorite paper pumpkin, or not paper pumpkin? Sorry, I thought of that because Linda's one of my paper pumpkin people. Do you guys have a favorite celebration item? Is there something you're most excited about getting your hands on? I have a few. So just tell me what you're thinking, or a new product in the new mini catalog. I'm curious about that also. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together, and this is completely a flat card. You can pop up, no, that's not true. It's not completely flat. I am going to pop up one of those trees. Why did I grab this? I don't know. It's not going to work. Oh, this is my good one, so it should work. I've got a goober. A glue goober. Jeez. Oh, you're from Australia and it's freezing. Okay. And I live in the tropics. I don't know that I understand that. How the tropics of, okay. Is it your winter right now in Australia? I can't ever remember. I used to read these books about I'm trying to think of what they were called. They were by a church member, and she had like a whole line of awesome books about this family love story, and it was from Australia, as I recall, or one of the characters was, no, they actually did, they moved to Australia or something like that. I read it a long time ago, but so, not to mention all of the handsome and beautiful people in Australia just by virtue of the famous people. It's crazy, right? Thor. Come on, let's be. Patio and sidewalk family after 17 years at this old house. Oh my gosh, you're moving? Moved 3 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 67 is not a fun time to be moving stuff like that. But I'm proud of you because I love the idea of gardening in any way, shape, or form. You know, whether it's plants or vegetables. Like I always say, I would love to have like a messy English garden. But I'm not a gardener. My mother was. She was an amazing gardener. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks, Glenda. Okay, so now I'm putting the two smaller trees on here, and what I'm doing is the medium tree is about the medium spot, and I'm moving this one over here because it's farther back, like on the plane of existence. Okay, so in this scene, this tree is farther back than this tree, and then this one is going to be closer up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on dimensionals. I'm just going to do 2. I think that'll be sufficient. And I'm going to pop them right there. So now we have the trees, and then I'll fix that so it's pretty. So that is our super simple card. So I hope you guys like it. I just think it's really cute. And as you can see, you don't necessarily need the stamp set to create this. Now, I did not put the stars on that one, but here's the other card, and I did put 3 stars on it. So, and this is the one that's in soft seafoam, and this is the one that's in pool party. So some of you got this color and some of you got this color, but you can see that all the colors works because this is pool party for both of them. And then the background of the trees is soft seafoam. So once I fix this, 'tis the season, that was also up on Pop Dots. So you guys should have plenty of the basic white to get that design. I did not do the black tire, but if you have this set, you could certainly do that. So let me show you. This is the other thing that will be part of, if this were a regular card, thing like I showed you next month, and I'll show you again. You're going to get 3 cards. The 3 cards, I'm trying to remember if they are made with, I think I did make them with the same stamp set. That's not always going to happen. You might, and I'm going to tell you in advance too, hey, the cards are based on blah, blah, blah. So if you want to buy those stamps, you don't have to, but if you want to. So here's a couple of others. And she was asking, I can't see now who that was, but about the black tire. So there's the black tire and the silver. So this one I did a little bit differently. I changed them around. I stamped the dog. Now the dog in the stamp set, and I was going to show you guys that, but I'll do it when we can for sure order this. But I want you guys to see this. I'm going to hold it up. You can see that the dog has no features. So I just used a marker and just kind of, you know, this is the same ink. I just stamped it and then stamped it again. And I just added the color. So we had 2 different dogs, and I put a little spot on their backs and their noses and little eyes and a little on their tail, etc. Just to kind of make them look a little bit better. But even for this one, without the dogs, you know, and this little piece is from the He's the Man Designer Series paper that has the die cut items. So so basically you would get a card kit of 3 cards, not 4. So you would get 3 cards. Okay. There may be situations where some of you do get 2 different colors. We'll see. I don't think that will also happen. Oh, I'm glad you liked them, Glenda. That's awesome. And super simple. Now this one does use the stamp set. You can see this is how the trees go. Oh, look, I lost one of my little gems. It's in here somewhere. It's probably stuck on the back of something with my extra star, wherever that went. So again, just so you know, this is the Thanks Loads free monthly card class that you guys will be able to get any month that you purchase $50 or more from me. And I'm assuming that you guys are going to be able to get the one for this month and for next month. So they're going to be done. It's going to be the 3rd Thursday of the following month. So everybody who places an order in July that's $50 or more, you will get the items that you're going to need for the class that's in August. And then for the people in August, you're going to get the stuff for the class in September. So just a reminder, what you get is you're going to get the card basics, the consumable items basically is what you're going to get. I will let you know if there are items that I would recommend that you purchase with that. You don't necessarily have to, because you can use, like even with, say we did this one, which is all stamped, okay, you would get all these pieces. Well, you can put anything on here. You know, you don't have to use the trees for sale, and you don't have to put Christmas trees on it or anything. You could turn this, you know, turn it that way and stamp whatever you want on that piece of basic white. So that's, but I will tell you, so you know, every month will not use one stamp set unless you guys tell me that's what you want. If you guys want me to focus on one stamp set, I can. I used to have a club that did that, and they got the stamp set as part of their class, but I have found that not everybody wants to do that. But I will if you guys want that. And then remember, if your order is over $100 on a given month, you're going to get something else. This month, for the month orders in July, you're going to get the pastel pearls, which I don't know if you guys, you can't see it, but there's actually 4 different colors. And let me open it so you guys can see. I think it's a pinkish color. Yeah. So aren't they gorgeous? They're so stinking pretty. These have been out for a while. They started in a mini catalog. But that is where we are. So I hope you guys like this. I hope you will share this with your friends. And if any of your friends decide that they're going to follow me and start ordering with me, have them tell me that they are, like Glenda, I know that you can't order from me because you're in Australia. So, but any of your friends that are in the United States that you share with them and they place an order with me, have them email me, MemoryINKers@gmail.com, and say, I'm going to use Glenda since I know that she's not capable. You know, Glenda Lavender told me that I should follow you, and I'm going to place an order. When the order is placed, I will send both that person and Glenda a little thank you gift. So that will help me to build my business, and then I can offer more. Maybe I can get back to bingo. I really miss bingo, and I know you guys miss bingo, but I definitely need more people to participate in bingo before I can do that. So there you go. That is the Thanks Loads class, and I hope you guys liked it. So if you have any questions, you can post below. You can email me. Shopping, of course, MemoryINKers at MemoryINKers.com takes you to my Stampin' Up! Website. If your order is under $150, use this hostess code 2, T as in Tom, 6, J as in Jack, X as in X-ray, P as in Paul, R as in Robert, B as in Bob. If you are ordering more than $150, do not put that in, because then you're going to qualify for hostess credits. And even though you qualify for hostess credits, you're still going to get my TLC stuff. Okay? All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Don't forget, if you share this post, post below, comment below that you have shared. And I will see you guys on Saturday for Saturday Sip. As a reminder, Saturday Sip is going to be the gnomes. So if you purchase the gnome suite, remember that you got that, you got my card class as part of that too. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate the thanks and comments. You guys are awesome. So I'll see you soon. Bye.